Hi guys, so today we'll be solving this problem called edit distance. It is a standard dynamic programming problem and it has been asked on a lot of interviews and it's a very important question which you should solve in dynamic programming. So let's solve it. Given two strings word1, word2, return the minimum number of operations required to convert word1 to word2. You have the following three operations permitted on a word. So you can insert a character, delete a character, replace a character. So we've been given a word one, which is and then there's other word which is called word two. We have to convert word one to word two. So operation that we can perform on a word one is insert a character, that we can insert any character into word one. Uh, we can delete a character from word one, or we can replace a character from word one. So for example, word one is horse and word two is Ross. So the output is 3. So horse, so first we replace H with R, okay. Then we replace R then we remove R, which makes it rose. Then we remove E. So basically we performed the okay the sec the delete character, we deleted twice and then we removed once. No, sorry, we replaced once. Okay. So similarly in this problem, in this example, word one is intention, word two is execution. So when we try to see, we have to convert word one to word two, which means intention, we remove the T. So it become invention. Then from invention, we replace I with E. Okay. Then from invention, we replace N with X. Okay. And then from X plus XEN extension, we replace N with C. Okay. And from execution, we insert U. Okay. So what I clearly understand from the problem is that we have to do three basic operations, which is insert, which is delete, and replace. So what we'll do is, it is something extremely similar to LIS. All that we have to do is we have to perform three operations. For three operations, we need to see what are the recursive calls that we can make in order to perform those operations. So first, let me just create a basic memoization function for writing for doing the memoization, which will work as DP only. So let's do that. So word length m will be equal to word 2 dot length, and then we'll create a DP which will be a 2D DP because we have to store two words. Uh, we have to compare two words. So n plus 1, n plus 1, and we'll initialize it to -1. We have to write DP. Then we create the memoization function, memo min distance memo. Okay, we pass word 1, we pass word 2, we pass n, we pass m, as well as we pass DP. Okay, that's what we do always, and that is a generic way of like solving the LIS type problems. So we'll create this function int min distance memo. In that we'll make string word 1, string word 2, int n, int m, and then we'll also create vector int dp. All right, now we'll simply make the condition what we have decided. So for 3 operation to be performed, what we'll have to do is that we'll have to make 3 recursive calls. So what will those recursive calls be? Let's figure that out. So for first insert, we'll make a recursive call min distance memo word1 word2. Now insert. What would you do when you're inserting uh, an element from uh, the second element into the first element? So what would you do? You will keep the first element as it is. You will decrease an element from the second one, correct? And then you'll pass the dp. Okay, so this will give us the insert. I assume that this will give us the insert, uh, you know the number of insertion which is required. Okay, then what would you do to delete a character? So we'll perform this word1 word2 n-1, because we are deleting a character from the first element. We have to first word, we have to convert word1 to word2. So we'll be having the number of word1 decreased by 1 when we delete an element from word1. So therefore n-1, and the second word would be the same, because nothing is being changed in that. And then now we come to replace. What would we do in replace? So word1 word2, in replace, we are replacing an element from first word to the second one. So both both the basically both the uh, lengths are to be considered. Therefore, we can do n-1 m-1, because both of them are considering. Therefore we move to the next element. All right, so this is what we do in replace. Now let's write the base condition. What we'll do. So base condition would be that if word1 of n-1 is equal to word2 of m-1. So at this time, what would exactly happen is that if it is equal, what we'll do is like simply just move ahead in the recursion, move ahead to the next element. So for that, we have already defined a function which is giving us the answer, this replace. Because in replace, what we are simply doing is we are considering the particular character, and then we are moving ahead. So we'll do replace here. All right, now if this doesn't, so what do? You do return dp of n m is equal to, you find the minimum cost which is required to make the the word1 characters equal to word2 characters. So we'll see what is the minimum cost which is we are getting from these 3 operations, and we'll consider that and we'll replace. Okay, so for my particular case, this is the minimum operation that we need to do to make it equal. So that is what the DP will be storing here. So minimum of insert delete replace. Okay, now we'll simply return then dp of nm, because in the end we have to do that to return the dp. Now we'll write the base case, which is the most important part. So base case would be if the string becomes of 0 length of word1, or word2's length becomes 0. So what will we do at this point of time? This point of time, we'll simply return that if n is equal to 0. Okay, if it is equal to 0, at that time we return m. Otherwise m is 0, at that time we return n. Okay, this will satisfy the base condition. Even if the first word becomes 0 or the second word becomes 0 or both collectively become 0, so this will handle that case. Okay, now if dp of nm is not equal to -1, so this the standard memoization call that we do every time, uh, which would be return dp of nm. Okay, if we have already stored an answer, we return dp of nm. Okay, now I think we've done the code. Let's run it to see if there's any bug. Word one, LNGTH. There we go. Okay, yeah, we'll also have to do 1 plus, because see, what we are doing here is that dp of nm is basically storing the cost of operation which is required. So we know that after doing, after getting the minimum of the cost, which is from the from the the call that, or from the current element, we have to increase the number of costs of that particular element, because we are considering a an operation which will be performed from these three. So that's why we have to do that. Yeah, that works. All right. So I hope you guys understood the problem. It is something very similar to what we did in LIS, and do solve it. It's a very important question which is asked in a lot of interviews. Okay, thank you.